Hey everybody, and welcome to another demo for your video project. This is the final major project before you have your portfolio. So let's walk through the steps here. Now, this tutorial is going to walk through using Adobe Spark Video. So Adobe Spark, which you've already used for other assignments, is basically an amazing tool. You already have a login for that. But I'm going to walk you through some of the basics of being able to do your video editing and put some of the stuff together, specifically looking at the requirements on the assignment. Now remember, you have to have a video length of 3 to 5 minutes. You have to include actual video clips, and you can also do images, but you need actual video. You have to have at least one interview. You're going to have a title graphic. You're going to have names and titles of people in what's called a lower thirds graphic. It's going to be professional. It's going to represent the school well. You're obviously going to submit your outline and your YouTube link because you're going to be uploading this video to YouTube. The tutorial listed under this one will include the steps on how to get your video out of Adobe Spark and upload to YouTube. So that's in another tutorial you'll find under here in the lecture. But for this one, we're going to walk through specifically how to build out your video. Now, what you can see on my screen here is the Finlandia promo videos that I've included in your lecture link. So this is where you can download these videos and use these to pull different clips. The reason why I do this is these are professionally done from the school, and it'll allow you to have some clips to work with if you're, one, not located on campus, two, if you're not able to capture anything currently, and then three, just to give you more footage to be able to piece this together. In the past, students have included, maybe they've got a GoPro, they've done some cool driving up to campus shots. People use their phones, their tablets. Some people actually have digital cameras and have captured video that way. So it's totally up to you to use the tools you have available. But for those of you that might not have a lot of tools at your fingertips, that's why I include these videos. So you're going to click the link inside the lecture. It's going to take you to this Google folder, and then you can go up and just download these videos to your machine so you have them ready to go. Now, as we get started, you're going to need to get all of your footage that you've collected, all your photos, onto your main device to do editing. I'm going to be using a computer here, so I have everything already saved in my downloads folder. I've transferred everything to my computer. If you're trying to get from your phone to your computer, I highly suggest that you utilize something like your Google Drive, your Finlandia Google Drive. You can upload the videos from your phone, download them onto the computer, and be ready to go. So, as you can see on the screen here, this is the main Adobe Spark page. I logged in with my Finlandia credentials, so I'm already in here, ready to go, my Finlandia account, and we're ready to get started inside of Spark. Remember, you use this to create your Instagram content, your Twitter content, potentially use Spark to create your graphic for your podcast logo. Spark does a lot of things. You're going to go to the blue plus sign up in the upper left, and you're going to scroll down to video. It's going to take some loading here. If you end up with any errors too, just because of different browsers, if you're mobile, just follow whatever it suggests you do if there's any types of errors that come up. Also realize we are using somebody else's product. We're using Adobe Spark. Sometimes they have issues. So if you're starting to get some issues that pop up, just take a break, give it a couple hours, come back to it, and see if things continue to work or function. So I'm just going to call this CPT202, Jeremiah's video. Now, there's some great templates here to start from. I'm going to start from scratch just to make it easier for me to show you some of the requirements here, but feel free to start with a template. It might help you actually put your entire piece together, but it also might confuse you. So play around and see what works best for you. I'm going to just hit start from scratch. It's going to make it nice and easy to be able to start with a blank canvas and be able to start working in here. Now, there's a great quick tip video. Feel free to watch that. We're going to skip that obviously here. And now you see the blank canvas that is Adobe Spark Video. Now, there's some different things that you can obviously do here, so let's kind of cover the basics. So up at the top, we've got the main menu. We've got preview, which will let you watch your video, share, download, adding people if you were doing this as a group project, layout. So here's full screen, split screen, caption, and title. These are key. You want to remember those. Theme. So you can actually pick some different colored themes and different kind of font choices. You've got resize here. So if you're doing widescreen versus square. So if you're putting something on Instagram. And then music, so there are different music choices you can include, again, that you're able to add into your video. So that's kind of the side panel. Now when you're looking here at the bottom, this is what will be your timeline. So think of this kind of slide by slide. So here's the outro, and when we play that, it's just a quick little, music made with Adobe Spark. We've got a spot for credits. We've got kind of the main, and that's your starting point if you're doing this from scratch. So let's get started building out our video. So one of the requirements here is the video includes a title graphic. You need to have some sort of, welcome to Finlandia or a day in the life or some sort of text and title is required. So the best way to do that, in my opinion, is you can actually go to layout and start with title and text. Anytime you see a plus sign, it means you can do something and you can add something. So if I do that, obviously now I have a thing here, so I could say like day in the life at, and I could put Finlandia University, right? And I'm going to just put a byline for my name. Okay, now you've got a decent title set up. Now, obviously just a blue background, maybe you want to do the Finlandia logo, maybe you have a photo you want to pop in there, maybe you want to have some video actually running behind. It's totally up to you what you want to do, but right there we've got a title graphic that knocks off one of the requirements for the assignment. Now let's get adding another block and let's do some video. So I'm going to select video here, and what it's going to allow me to do is pull from my computer some video. So this is one of the clips that I downloaded from the Google Drive. So this is the already professionally done Finlandia video. And so as you can see here, there's definitely some clips in here that maybe I want to grab to include in my video. So the way to do this is you've got these little selectors. So one is kind of the start point, one is an outro, and then you can obviously hit play. So then if I find a section in here that I really like, and I'm going to start actually with campus versus the people talking. So I'm going to do something like this. If I find a clip that I like, I can go up to the upper right-hand corner, I can hit save, and what it's going to do is it's going to grab that chunk of the clip, and it's going to put it into my timeline. So once this finishes here, now I have a video clip in here that I can actually work with, and I can include in my video. So now as you can see here, I can hit play again. It's going to play the clip that we just watched, and as you look at the timeline down here, we go from title over to this clip. It's that easy. So any videos you've recorded, any videos that you've downloaded that you want to include, feel free to do that specifically in this way, and it'll be nice and easy for you. Now, having the video clip, right, that already checks the box. Having the title graphic checks the box. If you're doing your interview style, you need to have the caption, of their name. It's called a lower thirds graphic. So I'm just going to take a spot here and show you how to do that. The best way, in all honesty, is going to be to use this caption layout because it's going to take, the video and it's going to allow you to put things next to it. If you want to do full screen video, you can definitely do that. You're still able to add text as well. So say we want to do, say I had an interview of myself in here. I could do something like this. And then, obviously that's way too large. I can shrink this down and do something more like this and have this text be a part of my video. So then if I had an interview with myself, I could actually pop the video in here by doing add video. And I'm going to do it with a different clip just to show you how this will look. I don't actually have a clip of myself to be able to include in this. But if I was talking, we'll go grab a chunk here. something like this, just to throw in there, just to show you. So this is going to load. This is going to pop up in the screen here in process. And then we'll have my name and title in this clip. Obviously, this doesn't match up because there's already those clips there. But we'll have that text available. And that's part of the requirement. So remember that, to have people in your interview, you need to say who they are. If they're an athlete, say what sport, maybe say what year they are. If they're an instructor, feel free to add that. But it's as simple as just throwing on some text on top of a video clip. And that takes care of, again, another requirement. So when you start to go through these, again, use the rubric as your checkbox. You're going to be able to build out your entire clip. When you're looking to take a preview, you can get preview, and it's going to run through your video. It's going to actually start to play this and put all your clips together. The big thing to remember is then it's going to show you the length down here in the bottom right. So you're looking, again, to have us between 3 and 5 minutes in total. Once you are at that point, you can actually download your video, and it's going to prep it so you can download it to your computer. Again, the next tutorial listed underneath this one is how to get your video out of Adobe Spark, how to get it uploaded into YouTube, as that is another part of the assignment. And that's it. That's how simple it is. Adobe Spark is a great application that lets you upload videos, upload photos, add text, and you can piece together a great professional-looking video completely free, and I'm excited to see all the work that you guys do. So get these videos edited, get them submitted, follow the next tutorial on how to get it up on YouTube, and I'm excited to see all the work that you've been doing over the last few weeks come together for this final video.